first. What's up, Rock? How you guys doing? Oh, I'm doing alright. I'm excited to be here. Sad to miss last week. Never liked doing that. But things just got a little overwhelming. You know what, I might try something crazy here, fellas. Should I try to reset this room real quick? Take a picture of it to get those dice back? Kinda tired of only having like 3 dice. Oh gosh. Not worth the risk? Okay, I'll try it after then, off stream. The risks are high, no doubt. Okay. Let's go through and refresh ourselves on some gear grids. So we're taking Gimli into this Dragon King fight. He's got Thrill Seeker and Rawhide, which is one of the best pairings you can get. He's got Leader, which is great for some overwhelming darkness. Strategist. We don't really have anybody with ranged, but that's... Wait, yeah we do. Vespertine Bow? Yeah. Which is great. He has Sweet Battle from Max Courage, which means he can surge for free. He's Axe Specialized, with the option to get Axe Mastery if he wounds this showdown. Great base stats. Idril, our legendary swordsman. 6 strength, 2 evasion, and 3 luck. She's sword specialized with pretty close to sword mastery. She's rocking cross-arm block. We can deflect hits to the arms location if we so choose. Faded blow, we love that. Tough is great. Vermin obsession sucks, but probably won't affect us. So we want to make sure we're rocking some courage in case we get that stupid lava pools event, which we got 5, 3, 2, and 9. So shouldn't be too big of a deal. Legolas, who is our reborn bowman with bow mastery, is also working on some Fist and Tooth. Maybe. Yeah, they're only 4 years old. Maybe working on it. Probably working on it. Abyssal Sadist. So the first time you wound the monster, each attack gain a survival and an insanity. Extra Sense, can dodge twice. Last man standing. Hopefully we never, ever have to tap into that. So he has 2 base luck. Plus the luck stone. Plus deadly 2. Rather than just deadly 1. So that's 3 additional luck on top of his base luck of 2, which means he'll be critting on 5 plus. And Rima is our last to discuss. Rima is back in the fight after being out for some time, I believe. She spent some time out. I think we're... Oh, no. Rima's our one-arm. Rima's been in there all the time. All the time. Because she is our one-armed Fist and Tooth person with Champion's Right and Faded Blow. 3 accuracy, 4 strength, 3 evasion, 2 luck, 1 speed. I can't pretend to understand how she's still... I mean, in all honesty, thriving after what we've put her through. She's been cannon fodder in multiple different scenarios, but good for her. And to go over her, so she's got Blotted Out, not ideal. Faded Blow, Champion's Right, some of the best 2 fighting arts ever, in my opinion. Destined, whatever. Acid Palms for her Fist and Tooth, and then outside of that, we'll be doing Qatar work. Okay, that's a great little reminder. Let's double check gear grids here. We've got the lion gear and not a bone blade, but now a round leather shield. Save that. Gear grid looks good. I probably should have been checking them as I was going through them, but I didn't. Arrows, bone pickaxe, vespertine, luck charm. Looks great. We're on the hunt for some more dragon gear. Here we got founding stone, leather set, blast sword, bone pickaxe, 2 chances at iron there. Need it for the dragon armor. Gimli is still just rocking the bone axe. Impressive. Manhunter's hat. How did we get that? We didn't fight the Manhunter this... Hold up. We do have 2 pickaxes. Did we? We didn't fight the Manhunter. How'd we get his hat? Why don't I remember? Oh, we did fight him. And then we just haven't had to fight him again? Oh, we did fight him again. Okay. I'm with ya. I'm with ya. Okay. So now we're going after a level 1 Dragon King again. I gotta get my head out of the clouds and into the game. Rock is absolutely right. Oh yeah, last year we just outweighted the hand, and that worked great. That was awesome. So let's get the show on the road. Let's set up a hunt for a Dragon King level 1. Can't wait to farm this guy and then move to the Dung Beetle Knight for some farming. That's gonna be great too. Alright, now just for clarification, he is on the space before Overwhelming Darkness because he has a humongous base. So let's make sure we got our names right here. This is Gimli. Idril. Yeah. Legless. Interesting. Oh. Because we kind of took some turds against the hand, I remember, except Arima. Somehow she survived. Alright. Since we're out on the hunt, I'm going to switch our music to the more intense stuff, since it's go time. Okay. Alright. Let's get the show on the road. We're going to depart our survivors here. And starting with Gimli, we'll reveal our first... Oh, let me just throw mineral gathering right here real quick. Starting with Gimli, who reveals Cultivated Crypt. You uncover a crypt littered with the preserved corpses of dragons. You may defile the crypt and draw up to 3 random Dragon King resources. Otherwise, gain an understanding and roll. So if we defile the crypt... Ooh. Gosh. Overheat is fine. That's tough. I haven't fought him enough to know if this is like White Lion Cub equivalent. Because 3 resources sounds great, but a speed, a damage, and overheat is basically like fighting a level 2. Right? We have lots of crit people, so I think I think it would probably be better to take advantage of the crits, Titan. Because we'll be critting and getting resources. Plus, I do have to have Gimli survive this to get Axe Mastery. We gotta have it. What does Understanding do for us? Understanding will max out Gimli and get everybody else to 2. I don't really want to start with all those things in play for him. So we are gonna take the soft way out. We'll all gain an understanding. We'll see how well we handle him. And if we do it soundly, then I was wrong. Okay. Oh, what was it? Is it see the truth? Is that what it is? No. White speaker? Or white secret? I think it's one of those two. White secret, I think. Yeah, that's right. A dream, buried deep in memory, suddenly surfaces. You feel her hot breath bathing your ear. Hissing whispers. She has come to you bearing the secrets of the world, and you had merely forgotten until now. Your brain swells, and you scream out in pain. Suffer the lunacy brain trauma. Oh, that's on a page. Remember so it's lunacy brain trauma. I guess we'll do that right now. Gain a random disorder and a D5 of insanity. Okay. That we can do. So a random disorder. Quixotic. If you are insane when you depart, gain a survival and a strength. And a D5 insanity. Four? 5? What's that? What do we decide that is? 5? Oh my gosh. Did not need that. Yeah, because we do D5 insanity different in person. Okay. And then we have to remember the story. So I think if I remember right, we want to roll low. Quixotic. Oh, I thought it was quixotic was the way you wanted me to say it. It's a 3. Oh, missed it by 1. Boo, boo. Okay. Story of the Survivor. Oh, trolling. Yep. That sounds about right. Story of the Survivor. You remember the story of a smart young girl that despite all odds constantly outwitted the superior beings she encountered. You also recall that her own vanity led to her death. Gain the quixotic disorder and the following ability. Peerless. When you gain insanity, you may gain an equal amount of survival. Well, that's okay. It's a bummer. Okay. Let's go to just the contents page. Ageless would have been cool. Ageless would have been cool. But we're alive. And we're moving on to the next hunt event. We are not romantic. I don't even think have we even picked a we're barbaric. We're barbarians. Idril would technically start this next one. Okay. Which is mineral gathering. High risk, decent reward. So we have 2 pickaxes. The first one is Idril. So we'll roll for her pickaxe on this event first. A 4. I think that's too low to get exactly what we need. 4 through 5. Gain a broken lantern. Suffer 2 event damage to a random location. Random location is to the body for Idril. Brouch. And a broken lantern. No space between exclamation mark, Josh. But welcome to the stream, my friend. Okay, and then we have to roll for Legolas too. An 8. Is that what we're looking for? It is just over what we're looking for. We're looking for a 6 through 7. Gain a scrap basic resource if this event occurs after overwhelming darkness, which it does not. So we get a scrap, which I think is just the same. There's not like a scrap specific card, so not sure why that isn't working, but can't descend. It is not after overwhelming darkness. Not sure why. Oh, there it goes. Oh, because Bill spelled redeem wrong.
I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Yeah. It's Legolas. Thinking right here. What do we got? Thespian Troop. An enormous man in a lion mask pulls a heavily laden rickshaw behind him. You may nominate a survivor to enter the rickshaw. I have to plug in my headset because it's about to die, and then I'll read the options. So we roll a d10 as 1 survivor. A 1 through 3 is no good. 4 through 8 is terrible. And a 9 plus gain the unbreakable fighting art. This seems like not a good one. Am I right? So we're going to just do a random, because this just doesn't seem great. This thing sucks. Yep. Alright, let's give our random hunt event a roll then. 53. 47. No, don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look. Somebody blew it. Wasn't me, couldn't be me. Clicked on the wrong thing. So it's 47. I think 53 is Mask Maker, right? Yeah, Mask Salesman. This is 47 or 40? 48 would have been Death Wager. Alright, Banquet Trees. A small copse of trees rises over an otherwise lifeless plain. Enticing red fruit hangs from the branches. Each survivor must spend a survival to resist the temptation to consume the fruit. Insane survivors and survivors with binge eating must consume. If any survivor has a sickle, which we don't, all survivors who consume the fruit roll a d10. Yeesh. So we got some insane. I think we're all insane. Yep, we are. So we all have to eat. So start with Gimli. Probably not gonna go swimmingly, would be my guess. We need a 6+ for nothing to happen, Gimli. Well, nothing happens to Gimli. What about to Idril? Nothing happens to Idril. Can Legolas also skirt by with no damage? A 9? 7, 8, 9? What about Rima? One-armed Rima. Did she succumb to temptation and eat? She didn't! All of them were 6+. You belch loudly in satisfaction and walk away. Look at us, team. Sheesh, where'd you buy those dice? The best dice rolls ever shop? Settlement Ruins. You happen upon a scorching settlement. The event revealer gains a courage and investigates, which is Rima. She's our last one to go, so we'll give her a courage and let her investigate. I don't think she's got any bonus for investigate tables, but we'll take a look. Nope, just a straggler. Seven plus could be cool. If we've got another one, if we've got another 7+ in us right now. 4. All survivors suffer a brain damage. That's not bad, actually. We're all pretty crazy. Alright, now we're starting. We made it to him. Alright, we brought a strategist with us, so we get that giant stone face for free. Thank you. We're going to probably put that under the bowman. It's just 2 accuracy, 2 range. We know the vibes. We know the way it works. And we have to start 6 away from this bum, right? Yep, 6 away. So our bowman, Legolas. Do those toppled pillars have to go there? They do. That's so lame. 1, 2, has to be 5 away from all board edges. So right there. Legolas could start here. Or here, actually. And then we've got some shield capabilities with Rima. Who's got great... Oh, let's apply our rival bonuses. Who's got some good evasion? We got 3 evasion on Gimli, 4 on Idril. We've all got pretty good evasion. But if he targets Idril, that's probably best for the team, because it'll put him in a advantageous position for the rest of us. Okay, let's get this started. Let's refresh ourselves real quick on his situations. So he's got Irradiate. It's a trait. The chest sphincter tugs open, revealing the Dragon King's radioactive heart. The monster gains a -1 toughness token, but if it has 5 or more, it melts down. Otherwise, it performs Unseen Agony, which all survivors in the blast zone suffer 1 damage to each for each -1 toughness token to monster level hit locations, which is 1 right now. So let's let him get it done. Lordly Roar. It's a basic threat with most hunt XP. We got 13, 6, 4, and 12. So it's targeting Gimli. The monster's roar propels a searing wind across your face. Move and intimidate. So where's Gimli at? Gimli's right here down the middle. So he's moved. The sound quakes your bowels. Suffer monster level +3 brain damage. No problem. That's 4. Roll a d10 and add your courage. So he's got 9 courage plus 4, which is 13. If the result is less than 12, suffer the flea brain trauma. Otherwise, you stand your ground. The Dragon King is impressed by your bravery. Gain 3 survival and archive this card. So it's like a wound. Nice. Also, that would have been 6 survival for him if he could take it. So that's done. I'm not even going to put it in the discard pile because it said to archive it. Nice. That went well. Because now it's our survivor's turn. Sweet. So let's start things off with the gloom-coated arrow. Perhaps? Which only has 4 total luck, I believe, instead of 5, if I remember right. Because it doesn't gain deadly 2. It's still deadly, but it's only deadly 1. I think that's where we ended with it. We ended in a spot I didn't want to end, so that's why I assume that's where it was. So we get 5 attempts. We're hitting on a 3+ because we're on the giant stone face. So we get to roll 1 of these again. We'll roll this miss again. So right now we're at 3 hits. And probably 4. Yep, 4. So we are 4 for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. We do have an impervious. It's whatever. The bonus of these arrows, after attempting to wound each hit location, place it on top of the deck instead of in the discard pile. So what do we got here? This is a failure that's highly unlikely. And even if it is, it's just a basic action. This wound... Ooh, -1 toughness token. Oh, I see. So that kind of hurts us because it adds 1 to irradiate. Turn to face the attacker. All survivors directly in front of the king suffer knockback 5. Directly in front of the king? Okay. So that's probably going to need to go last. Oh my gosh. That impervious location sucks. The Dragon King stares you down. Gain a random disorder. If you're insane, gain another one. And he is insane. It's kind of a scary one. I might throw that one to the back. Because we're hoping for some crits here. Let's get these out of the way. So we'll just start with Serpent Throat. If we fail this, it's not a big deal. I think if we crit it, it would be great. See? That's all you gotta do. You just gotta sweet talk them a little bit. Just sweet talk those dice. I'm gonna flip this so we remember. Crit. The Dragon King can no longer regulate his temperature. Persistent injury. Ruined coolants. Whenever the Dragon King performs Meltdown, it suffers a wound at the end of the story event. Well, hopefully he doesn't ever perform Meltdown. And a wound. Moving on to the next one. For, how about another crit? Another crit right now, please. No. But our strength with these is 13, so it is still a successful wound. Because I'm sure his toughness is probably only 10. His toughness is 13, so we're wounding on a 3+. So honestly, we want to crit both these. It would be ideal to avoid the... That would have crit if it wasn't for the arrows. The arrows are critting on a 6+. So it is a wound. Reflex. Oh, sorry, and I'm supposed to... Interesting. How does this work with the gloom-coated arrows? I mean, I don't think it can go back on top. It's got to be out there. This goes back on top, though. Turn to face the attacker. Okay. All survivors directly in front of the Dragon King, and he's just barely directly in front of. Suffer knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Without turning, move the Dragon King 2 spaces backwards. Oh, that's a bummer. 1, 2. So he lands on, so we're going to get collision 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Knocked down. He destroys this pillar. And then 2 lava pools directly in front of him. Here and here. And then let's get that. Let's get those lava pool cards out. And obsidian tower. Okay, now we got him there. And this would go on top, but I believe this one's discarded because it says on the card, after attempting to wound each hit location. And I did not attempt to wound that one, so it would be discarded. Which is fine. It was an impervious, so who really cares? I did... Yeah, okay. So we know the top 3 are safe, in quotes. We need to get our proficiencies. Let's have Gimli encourage Idril back here. Spend a survival to encourage. Let's roll to see if we get it back on a 6+. We do not. That's an okay time to waste a roll. So Idril's up. Moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Idril's attacking with this blast sword from the blind spot, which means she's 2 speed, 5 accuracy. So just 1 hit. What is her sword specialization? When attacking with a sword after drawing hit locations. Okay, so we only got the 1 anyways. This one's kind of a lame one, to be honest, so... Does she have Fated Blow or anything? She does. I'll declare Fated Blow here. So we're wounding on a 2+. 3. So that's worth 2 wounds because of Fated Blow. Reflex. Turn to face the attacker. Knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now how does that work? What does he do? 1, 2. He could just sit on the lava tiles, I'm assuming, because he's a dragon. I don't know if I've ever had that particular situation. Seems like if he's pooping out lava tiles, he doesn't really care if he's standing on them, but it might tell me on here. Survivor moves through or ends their movement. It doesn't say anything about dragon in it. So he's a dragon. He don't care. Okay, that's alright. That puts him in a good spot here for Gimli, who's going to run around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the blind spot here, because this card isn't too big of a deal. So it's Bone Axe, 2 speed, 4+ accuracy from the blind spot. Got 1. A perfect hit, which doesn't help us, but... And let's see if we can wound this thing. So his strength with this axe is only 5. This axe is so weak. Wow. We gotta get him like a... We gotta get him a better axe. That's all there is to it. This is gonna be a tough wound. Not for Gimli, though. Not for Gimli. Counterweighted axe, yeah. So, that's good for the point. That's a crit with a savage weapon, which does 2 damage. You knock a chunk free, gain a husk and a veined wing. If your settlement has innovated Forbidden Dance. Tell me we have. No. Dang it. We would have got a permanent movement, but we get a husk and a veined wing, which is 2 resources. Love that. Husk, veined wing. Can't be mad about... Yeah, not much of... Not really a dancer, per se. Dwarves are wasted on short distances. They're built for cross-country and not dancing. So we are supposed to archive this card, though. Nice. Let's see if we can get Legolas's. 1, 2, 3... Wait. Whoa. Sorry. I switched the minis on accident. So this is Rima. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because Legolas was the one that was supposed to be up on top of that shooting. So Rima is going to try with Fist and Tooth. Which is 2 speed for her. She has 3 accuracy, so it's 5+ from the blind spot makes it 4+. 4+. She got one, snuck one in there. It's got a reflex. Oh no. Jeez. Let's crit this, please. With a 7 through 10. 7 through 10! No! I don't even think we get to add acid palms to that. It's just a failure. The dragon's neck elongates and the head darts towards the attacker. If the attacker is within 6 spaces, they definitely are. They suffer 2 bleed and archive all of their resources unless they spend 2 survival. Well, they don't have any, though. Like, Rima hasn't picked up any of these resources. Uh-huh. Yeah, that was... So I don't think she has to spend survival. So, but we are definitely going to spend a survival to surge here. Gee whiz. And I guess we'll activate Champion's Right as well. So that'll get us whatever her... So 2 more accuracy for this next attack. It was a 4+. Now it will be 2+. Better chance at... Okay, 2 3s. It's a really good thing we used it, or we would have just missed. Oh, I forgot these are in there. We're going to start with the Death Blow. I'm going to declare Fated Blow to try to get her some extra strength on this thing. Because we do not want to fail. Oh my gosh. Wasted Fated Blow. And 2 1s in a row from this absolute bum. Okay, a 6 plus her 6 strength. No, plus her 4 strength puts us at 10. So, but we get to roll a second die. You're kidding me. Let's do some addition here. So he has 13 toughness. We got 7 plus our 6. Is that exactly 13? No, because 2 of those strength are just inputted because we usually attack with Katars. No, it's the strength from the Monster Tooth Necklace. Okay, we're good. That is a wound. That is a successful wound. We got it dialed in. But he is going to perform Irradiate, which is... The monster gains a -1 toughness token. And he's going to perform Unseen Agony, which is in 3 spaces every direction. So just Rima and Gimli will each take 1 damage to 1 location. So we'll start with Gimli. Takes 1 to the hands. And Rima takes 1 to the legs. Okay. I'm gonna have, I feel like I'm gonna just keep attacking this guy. Am I right? So if I dash with Legolas 1, 2, 3, that's within range of the Vespertine bow. It's got a range of, range of 5. So we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're in range. So spend that activation to dash, 1 to surge, to take another shot at him with just the bow this time. So 3 speed, 5 accuracy. Miss, hit. So we got 2 hits and a miss. Do we want to reroll that third one to try to get another hit? What's our card situation? Yes, we do. We'll re-roll it. Yep. It's good for 3 for 3. 1. Didn't matter. Second one was the trap. At least it wasn't the third. That would have been worse if it was the third. Cosmic Uppercut. All survivors are doomed. Perform basic action, target the attacker. This attack profile gains after damage. So he's going to go, this is not going to be great. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys are going to, one of them's going to get, Rima's going to get crushed right here. But this other one's going to go flying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're both knocked down. Okay. And then it's a Cosmic Uppercut to space. So it's a basic action first. Which is 2, 2, and 2. No modifier. Legolas has some evasion. Yes, Bill. And you just have to do exclamation mark points with no space. We'll tell you how many points you have. So 2, 2, and 2. We're looking at 3 evasion, so 2, 5, 2. I feel like we could maybe sneak under this. We're not sneaking under nothing. Legolas getting punched out of this world. Head and legs. So 1, 2. Nice. Good spots. 1, 2. And then friggin' blasted him. So it's irradiate. So he's going to get another toughness. And then, which is also does meltdown, so that's going to hit Legolas and Rima. So we'll start with Legolas here. He's going to take 2 damage to his legs, 2 more damage to his legs, and get cosmically punched into the atmosphere. Oh, it's not in there? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be. It's a survivor status card for Dragon King. Maybe it's just hiding in here. Legolas has not gotten his Fist and Tooth proficiency yet, no. But he did smack him around with that bow. Starward. And then Rima also has to suffer 2 damage to a location. Irradiate is after damage. Or Cosmic Uppercut is, you mean? Okay, so he actually, so Legolas gets those 2 leg points back. We'll just take them from Rima. because he got punched into the air before before the dragon irradiated. Punched into next week. Triple shuffle. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Here we are. Back to dragon. So he's got 5 total life points left, but we're going to have to let him draw. Mournful Swipe. Random threat in range. There's only one threat, and it is Idril. What is his movement? 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Oh, no, because they're not in range. Random survivor in range. Unfortunate. Who has the best evasion? Idril? Idril's... Oh, Idril's one way out there. So it's just going to be a random survivor in range, which is between Rima and Gimli. So we'll just let evens apply to Gimli. It's going after Rima, going after old one arm. Cross your fingers, Bill. Rotate. So he's targeting Rima. In this break in the flow, I'm going to encourage Rima with Idril. She's encouraged, so she's up. And now Rima, in this break in the flow, is going to surge and block one with this shield. So she will not be able to surge on her turn. But might help her live. 3 is a miss. 9 and 6 each hit. Let's see where the 4 damage goes apiece. Waist and body. So we'll dodge the body and absorb the block. So no damage. Perfect. But then we turn the Dragon King to face a random survivor. Oh, jeez. Do we have random survivor tiles out? We do. This doesn't really matter. Survivor number 1 is... Who's the 1 on the list? Gimli. So he's going to turn to face Gimli, staring at them nostalgically, and then shuffle the AI discard pile into the AI deck. So... There we go. Okay. It's the end of his attack. But now... at the beginning of the survivor's turn, you land next to the monster with a meaty thud. Suffer bash and 4 damage to monster level hit locations. Smack. So bash, so he's knocked. 4 damage to a random hit location. That's crippling for this individual with no armor. My gosh. It has to go to the waist. Has to go. Or the legs. Waist or legs. Come on. Yes. Okay, that's big. Okay. Back to us. And we'll probably need to kill him this round. If we can. So Gimli's up too, because he was knocked on the previous turn. So one of the best chances we have for killing him, and killing him well, is with Legolas and the bow for crits. I'm not too worried about that, Bill. Rima has gathered her points, so she's at 7. So I'd be more worried about Legolas living. So I'm going to spend a survival to encourage Legolas to his feet. Gimli's going to roll to see if he can keep that. No. Nope. And he actually lost his voice while he was encouraging Legolas. Legolas is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to get out of the way a little bit. And gonna shoot with his bow. Not the gloom-coated arrows, just the Vespertine bow. So it's 3 speed, 5 plus. 1. Oh, and 2 misses? Yeah, we're re-rolling those for sure. Oh my gosh, just 1. Okay. Alright. It does have a failure. We're not worried. Legolas is a deadeye with this bow. Okay. 1 short of a crit. So it is just a wound. Yeah, that would have been a dang good one. He's got the luck, and I love that, so he's going to surge. I mean, we got to take advantage of this luck while we got it. That's still only 1 hit. We're going to reroll these because we're a bowmaster, or a bow proficient. That's better. 3 for 3. Wrong discard is correct. Okay. 1. Oh. My gosh. Okay. So this is destroyed. He destroyed this when he freaking walked his fat ass on it. Yeah, let's not forget that I think it might have been Bill that doomed us here when he said no matter what he's dead this turn. So let's not just blame the shuffler. Alright. He's got 3 evasion. So that's a miss. This one hits. Worth 2 damage. To the body. Punched up into the freaking atmosphere again. Gains another -1 toughness token. Oh! The dice! I found them! Go me. Way to go, me. Good for me. Alright, and then irradiate, and I don't think anybody's in range of that anymore, which is great. Been looking everywhere, but in the box. Yeah, they must have been there all along. Maybe the devs added a feature that, like, when the dice glitch out and disappear, they just go back in the box. Because they used to just, like, disappear and be gone. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess Rima's going to try to end this with her Katars. So I think she's rolling 5 dice, which is terrifying. I don't think we can afford to attack from the blind spot. I'm going to move. I'm going to change my movement. Because I was here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and attack from the hip. It's not more luck. They're deadly too. The Katars are deadly, so it's the same. 4 plus. 3. 3 for 5. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we are a Katar proficient, thankfully. So we get to cancel whichever one of these we want. Oh yeah, we're canceling that one for sure. That's super lame. This one also is lame, but if it's last, I'm not too worried about it. Alright, so we'll start with this Serpent's Wings, and this reaction has been canceled. Now we have 9 strength. He currently has 9 toughness with those minus tokens, so this one, and with luck, we have 2 luck, so we're critting on 8 plus, and the Katars make it 7 plus for a crit. Moving on. Serpent's Foot. Okay. Cool. I actually, honestly, this is going to sound terrible, but I 100% blame this on Bill. For the, he's dead this round no matter what. That kind of Kingdom Death finds a way to humble ya. Yeah, they're basically D1s, Josh, lately. Okay. Deaf Bill, couldn't be me, can't take responsibility. Can't own up to it. I guess Gimli? I really wanted to avoid the 4 damage to Legolas because it's got a really good chance of killing him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dash 1, 2, 3. Alright. Gimli's 2 speed, 4 plus from the blind spot. Oh. Wow. I don't I don't even know what to say. Sweet battle, so I get to surge for free. 1. Oh my gosh. This is atrocious. Show me a 10. A 6. How much luck do we have? Not that much. It should be a wound. It should be a wound though, because we have 5 strength and he's got -3, so he's down to 10. So it should be a 5 plus. So it is a wound. The Dragon King doesn't like to be touched. Of course he doesn't. Full move towards the attacker. They are snatched up and thrown. If the attacker is adjacent to the monster, place them knocked down on an unoccupied corner of the showdown board. Fine. How about this corner then? How about that? Suck it. Sheesh. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we'll have Idril move in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, but we might have to try to dash and surge after he draws this AI. Hopefully there's a break in the flow here. Mournful Swipe. Random threat in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's Rima. So he's going to target Rima, or over here in general. But in this break in the flow before he moves and attacks, we're definitely going to try to kill him. So we'll have, in this giant break in the flow, I'm going to have Rima encourage Gimli to his feet. Gimli's going to have to dash and surge. Spend 2, but he gets to roll twice to try to get it back. So this is for the dash. Does not get it back. And this is for the surge. Does, so he gets 2 back because he's a thrill seeker. Okay. So Gimli is 2 speed, 5 accuracy, 5 strength. Blind spot makes it 4 accuracy. 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2. Is this impervious? First strike impervious. It's terrible. So he's going to gain another toughness, -1 toughness token. And he's going to irradiate, which is going to hit Gimli for 4 damage to 1 location, which is almost certainly going to knock him down. Unless it's the head. The head's the only way this does not knock him down. Legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's knocked. That was a waste of everybody's time. But at least that one doesn't happen. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't even dash and get there. There's nothing we could do. No, there is actually. There's another break in the flow. So we'll just have to take this attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jeez, oh Pete. 3 speed, 2 plus accuracy. So a miss. I should have surged her and blocked. I thought about that as I was rolling the dice. Rima has 3 evasions, so it would have needed to be in sub 5. So 2 hits worth 4 damage apiece. You gotta be busting my balls right now. Rima's got the armor. Oh, okay, well, we're gonna dodge a body. Okay, and then we have another break in the flow here, at which point, I don't know, our blast sword probably has a better chance of killing him without trapping. 1, 2. Rima, or Idril will dash and surge here with the blast sword, which is 2 speed, oh my gosh, 6 accuracy? Oh my gosh. 6 plus accuracy. That's almost exactly what I thought was going to happen. Okay. Well, I guess we'll have Rima surge. This is chalked. 5 speed, we're looking for 4s or better. I tried to avoid this. I tried to avoid it. I did everything I could to avoid the Qatar person having to attack. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wow, look, we get the death blow too. But the Radiant Heart was really not great, right? We already have one. And doesn't the person that do it basically die? When we gain the Radiant Heart, don't you have to roll like a 7 through 10 to not die immediately? I know the 3 courage and 3 understanding is awesome, but and is it the person that kills? Is it the person that deals the death blow that has to take the Radiant Heart, or do we get to pick who takes the Radiant Heart? Actually, we love all these survivors, so we don't want any of them to die. Not sure I'll worry about that death blow. I will... I'll cancel... Trying to decide if it would be better to cancel the Irradiate or cancel the Serpent Wings. So right, but if I put Irradiate over here as like a last resort, he would probably be dying by that time. So we'll put irradiate first and cancel it. How many wounds left? 2. So he's got 1 AI, so we have to wound him twice is all. And I don't know if we want to do this death blow. I don't know if we want to. No, none of these are first strikes. Because this wound isn't great either. I mean, it's not terrible for Rima. She could survive that pretty easy. And then maybe like this. Yeah. So we're going to cancel this heart. But we're still going to crit it. Even though there's... Okay, we did not crit it, but we did wound it. Jeez. Alright, and then we're on to this one. For the final blow. Doesn't even matter if we crit it. Okay, we wounded him, so he's dead. Sheesh. Kind of right down there to the end, wasn't it? Oh. Well, we got out before Legolas came thumping to the ground. Thank goodness. Because he was down to no armor and all. Jeez. Technically it was the next turn, because the Dragon King started a new round. Yeah, better axe. We need a better axe 100%. Especially since we have axe mastery. We need to take advantage of that with like a counterweighted axe. Yeah, half technically. Alright. So everybody got their proficiency point except Legolas. So let me make sure that I got that in there. Almost Fist and Tooth Master with Rima. 1 away. 2 away from Sword Mastery. And Gimli will get Axe Mastery here. 2 half rights make a full right. I like it, Bill. So manage departing survivors. We look great. Everybody looks awesome. We all gain a hunt XP. Oh, no, never mind, sorry. We complete the showdown. We're all getting a hunt XP. We're getting 5 endeavors upon returning home, which is great. So let's return and advance the year. We get 4 and 4 resources now. So let's shuffle these up. I know we need some specifics, but I can't even pretend to know which specifics we need. 1. Radioactive dung. I know we had a bunch of those, so I know we don't need that. 2. King's Claws. Probably need that. 3. Horn Fragment. 4 is Cabled Vein, which I also think we needed. Let's get the basics out. Shuffle these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice little spread. Okay, Axe Mastery. I'll read it to you real quick, Bill. So, Axe Mastery, when an Axe Master wounds a monster with an axe at a location with a persistent injury, that wound automatically becomes a crit. Which is so nice. So great. Especially since I think Dragon King has a lot of persistent injuries. So there's 1. 2 so far. He doesn't. He just has 2. Plus everyone getting that axe specialty is nice. So we got our goodies. Now we have to... Oh my gosh. How many times we drawn, fellas? How many times are we drawing? Or shuffling? 3. 1. 2. 3. Heat Wave. some of us have some heavy... Yeah, I did. I grabbed all the resources. I think some of us have some probably heavy gear. Yeah. It's alright. It is impossibly hot. Any returning survivors with heavy or fur gear have heat stroke and may not depart. Nobody aged. So, oh, the scavenger kit is heavy. But it's not... Oh, scavenger kit. We get an extra Dragon King resource. I did. I grabbed monster hide, monster bone, love juice, and a skull. Hello. Dragon iron. Thank you. Scavenger kit. So that would mean that Legolas couldn't depart because he has a heavy item. That would mean... They're good. Idril's good. Gimli shouldn't have anything heavy either. Nope. But Rima does, and we needed Rima to go because she needs one more proficiency point. Lame. Okay. Which we can choose to find fluid. Yeah, it kind of stinks. Could be worse. So there's that. Back out in the middle there. We all made it home alive, which is really good. But we are going to have to... So we'll give up a monster hide, a monster bone. And what kind of organs do we have here? A love juice and a radioactive dung. So we'll have to give up a radioactive dung to innovate. So I'll get rid of those 3 resources, an endeavor, and let's innovate. We got bed, bloodletting, forbidden dance, and storytelling. So bed is nice. I like bed. It ups our survival limit. Bloodletting is only nice for that one event. I'll be sure to give somebody that insanity. Forbidden dance kind of gunks up our deck, and storytelling. Bet it is. And that insanity is going to go to Boreas. Congratulations. Okay. Heatwave, you suck. So let's add Heatwave here, because then that will... If we add Heatwave, it will tell us which endeavors we can't do. We must not... Yeah, endeavor disabled. Okay. Has to go to people in the showdown? Whatever, Bill. Legolas. Bill, wrong. We'll take a look. That's a good question. Let's get that dragon armory over here and see if any of this helped us out. So what we have is head, waist, and boots. So we just need gloves and... You're in Discord with Mike? Oh, that's all good, Josh. So we just need the gloves and the mantle. And we needed a cabled vein. Cabled vein, husk, leather, and iron. Well, I'll be. Looks like we could do the gloves if we want. If we want. We're doing the gloves. So it would be a cabled vein. Oh, welcome, Mike. You're all good. So a cabled vein, a husk, an iron, and we don't have a leather, but we could have a leather. We could turn this veined wing into a leather. Do we have any hide in our storage? Nope, so we'll have to do that. So we'll turn this veined wing into a leather using an endeavor and build the dragon gloves. One step closer to max dragon gear. Ooh. What else do we need for the armor? Let's go take a look. So, for the last piece of armor, we need the mantle. Let me add the gloves to our storage real quick before I forget. So, we need... Oh, actually, before we do any of this, we should be doing this story event. So we get to gain a sleeping virus flower rare gear and suffer a -1 population. Who should we give it to, team? Who's one of our MVPs? So we have to kill somebody to give them this? Somebody's got to die for us to get this flower? It could be John. It could be Lysa. Lysa's already used her thing. So, gain a sleeping virus flower rare gear and suffer -1 population. That's pretty obvious. So we'll just kill Lysa. She did. We get 1 from her. Now who gets it? Who's gonna love the luck? Anybody would love the luck. Our bowman's got pretty good luck already. Who do we want to protect the most? It's basically a do-over. Ooh. Ooh, it's one arm for sure. Look at her stats. Look at Rima's stats. 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. It needs to go to Rima. So we just maybe swap out the shield. Swap out the shield. Give the shield to our leather individual would be nice. Running into some gear issues, my friends. Nobody's got room for nothing. Okay, but I don't have to put that in her grid right now, because she can't go out, so I'll leave this... I'll leave stuff the way it is right now, because she's not actually going out, because she's exhausted. A coat that reduces damage? Rima has a coat? Oh no. So this sleeping virus flower is attached to Rima. So I'm gonna put it like right here. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to White Lion coat. Sure, pounce. Spend your movement and activation to move 3 spaces in a straight line. If you move 3 spaces, activate a melee weapon with +1. That's the that's like the overcoat you can get from the lion. It's an accessory. So this flower needs to... Can I copy this gear grid? So this is the Qatar. Is this copy? Oh, nice. Okay. So we're going to change this to just Rima's. Oh, nice caps lock. Thank you. Rima. So that it won't get confused with... And then we're just going to replace this round leather shield with that replica, or the flower. Oh, come on. I didn't add it. Sleeping virus flower. Yeah, I could toss the strength. I just want to make sure I get it in here in the gear grid, especially since she won't be hunting next week. Just got to make sure we get it in here so that we don't forget. I hate that she's not hunting. Oh, that's true. She doesn't need paired. That's a great point, actually. Because that's the biggest downfall of the freaking Qatars is rolling 6 dice. You're probably hitting the nail right on the head there. But it's in the gear grid, so we can figure it out next time. Next time she's going out on a hunt. Yeah, we do need to... So we'll attempt to find fluid here. So we'll spend an endeavor, try to find fluid. Find nothing. Find again, please. Third time's a charm? Question mark. It's not that hard. Oh my gosh. Our last try, I guess. This is unbelievable. Wow. 4 tries. Okay. Looks like we can't. This reverberating lantern's gonna be big. Because we can get some survival back from this lantern. The 2 new people. Good point. So, we'll be taking... Oh, do we have the weapon crafter? We definitely do, right? What's an axe? What's a counterweighted axe cost us? These are gone. We spent these. So counterweighted axe we couldn't even build because we don't have any hide. Nah, we don't need to ditch the heavy gear. Because we'll still get arrival bonuses. No hide in storage, And we can use this reverberating lantern, which is the sonorous rest event, which allows us to get some survival on the hunt. I'm kind of bummed we can't even make the counterweighted axe. We're not going to do anything with that scrap. An extra love juice. King's claws. And veined wing. Nope, and horn fragments. Yeah, it did. Bad. Really put us behind the game. Behind the ball, if you will. I know why this has been going so poorly. It's because we're listening to this crazy, like... non-peaceful music. If we would have just been chilling in the settlement, vibing out to some lo-fi Lord of the Rings, I bet we would have done just fine. Okay. Well, we do still kind of have to decide. Yeah. So we can take Gimli back out, as we probably should. I mean, he's an axe master. He's got... Oh my gosh. He's got too much XP. He needs to kind of be a breeder, I think. Because if we can have him as a breeder, we can pass down half his axe proficiency. So Rima can't go. Legolas can't go. Idril will still go. Our swordsman will lead the charge. Boreas has been waiting for his chance to head out. John's bad. Man, what happened to Man? Nothing. He's just awesome. Oh, he has the Thunder Maul. But he is still pretty awesome. We could take him. He's got Red Fist. He is our Qatar master, so he would probably need to take the Qatar grid. Oberyn's nothing. Rhea's nothing. Ryan's nothing. Rusty is blind, but still has a permanent accuracy. So Rusty could go out. Rusty could take our bow, since Legolas is out. Why are these people so weak? When we provide new life, what are their starting bonuses? 3 strength, 2 evasion, an accuracy, and a luck. We're wasting our time with these bums. We need to reproduce. Let's do some intimacy. Can't. Psych. Because we spent all our endeavors. But in the future, mayhaps we should consider it. Who's our matchmakers? Gimli, who's retiring, and Legolas, who can't go. Oh, we do have 2 love juices. We do have 2 of them. And I don't think his intimacy is any different. I don't think he has a page for it. Like, no, he doesn't. Yeah, let's juice it up. We got some people we can afford to lose. Let's get juiced. 1 love juice. And we're gonna nominate... this is where it's tough, isn't it? Because I want to use Gimli. Do we have family? Is that the one that lets you pick? Yeah. Half the weapon proficiency. So we'd have to nominate Gimli. We might as well, right? I mean, what are we saving him for, in all reality? If he's truly retired and just a breeder, then he needs to breed. So we'll send Gimli and just some female survivor that we can afford to lose. Gimli and maybe Rhea? No, we have to send one of them with a lifetime reroll. What's the positive sound thing for redeem? I need to add a good one. I need to try to figure out some kind of sound bit that's positive. So we'll send Ryan and Gimli to the intimacy room. To the quiet room. And we do have bed now too, which could get us a for your the one that you suggested is Gambit. You have chosen wisely. Let me write that down, Bill. Okay, now I won't forget. Alright. Intimacy. Gimli, show us the birds and the bees. 6-9. Yeah, that sounds about right. So a 6 is fine. 7 would have been really cool. But, no. Rude. Okay. So new survivors brought in to this world kicking and screaming. And we'll just... I know it's not the proper line, but it seems like that's probably the best. So Gimli, and it was Rhea, taking that half axe proficiency you already know. 1 understanding, 3 strength, 2 evasion, an accuracy, and a luck. Yeah. 3 understanding, we have Saga, right? Do we have Saga? We don't have Saga. It's not even one we can pick yet, actually. I'm not sure which of these unlocks Saga for us, but... Oh, we have to get Song of the Brave first. Okay, well, Thorin is kind of a Chad. He's going to join Departing as an Axe individual. This would be nice if we could give him an XP as well, so that he could just start building all that. Do we save the other juice, probably? Count our luck as what it should be? No, he has no courage. 0. But he does have his lifetime reroll. I know the risks. I don't know what else to do about it, Bill. I feel like... Ugh, gosh. We do have 4 people coming out, yep. We do indeed have our 4. It has been saved and recorded. I want to make sure that in Rusty's, he's in here as the bowman. I want it to be updated, because we did have to get rid of the bone pickaxe to get dragon gloves. Which is good. I mean, oh no, we traded the scavenger kit. And Idril picked it up. Idril traded her founding stone for a scavenger kit. Which is probably valid. Okay. And then, are we planning on just going after this dragon again? To try to get... So, what we need from him is hardened ribs. That's it. A set of hardened ribs. Is it... I'm sure it's a one of. It is. It's a one of. Yikes. That's a tough pull. We would have to run into this event again and choose to defile the crypt, probably. Okay. That's a great stopping point for next week, my friends. Thanks for being here and being a part of the stream. I hope everybody has a great week. It was a great... Felt good. We're one away from... We're not one episode, but we're one hunt away from Fist and Tooth Mastery. As well as... And actually, we'll probably get Fist and Tooth Mastery the same time we get Sword Mastery. Wait a minute. She definitely got that point. Did it not give it to her? I will review the footage, but I'm 95 to 96% sure that Idril had 5 sword proficiency points during that dragon fight. So I'll review the footage to make sure that she didn't have 4, but I'm pretty sure she had 5. So she will need to get up to 6. So, Mike, my dear friend, you did indeed miss the whole dragon fight. It was a good one. It was a bad one. It had ups and downs. Sorry, my friend. Okay. Mike, I'll get this posted and titled. No, started on time. I'll get it titled here in like 5 minutes, and you can watch it if you'd like. So, you guys all have a great day. I'll probably title this episode Avoiding the Meaty Thud. Joshua's got some. Title it Airborne? Okay. Alright. Airborne is a little more subtle than Avoiding the Meaty Thud. So, yep, you guys enjoy. Have a